We're back with another Farms of the Week where I show you where I am yield farming and how much I'm making on a weekly basis. Last week was an amazing week where I made over 10% on my farming investments, but this week starting out a little bit slow, and I'll show you why, mostly because of the holiday. So let's jump on into it. Here's my spreadsheet for the last week and a half here. We ended up with a profit of $2,167 on a total invested at the beginning of the week of under $20,000. So we actually made 10.85% for the week. Some of the highlights here, guys, we had some great ones on Arrow. Arrow USDC on Extra was a killer farm for us. We did 154 in 1 day alone, which was incredible. Plus we had appreciation in the Arrow token on top of it, so it was a fantastic week. But things really slowed down on Sunday and on into Monday as we got into Easter and the day after, and that's when the market kind of slowed down as well. But moving on to today, we're actually down $241, which not terrible. That's only 10% of our profit from the last week. At the end of the week, guys, I'm taking the majority of that profit and actually putting it into Ethereum to hold on for this bull cycle. Some of it I might cash out for to pay myself, so it's not getting intermingled with the trading account that I'm currently in. On a week-by-week basis, I'll be rotating crops, if you will. So I'll be starting off with about $19,000 to $20,000 every single week. Sometimes that will go up based on what if there's any airdrops that week. Like for instance, I got the W airdrop, so I did put that in with against Sol, guys, and I'm farming with that, making about 2.5% a day right now. That's been the highlight of this week. And then I took some profits elsewhere and moved them into some other things. Obviously, I'm not farming with my entire portfolio, so you're going to be able to see what I'm farming with on a regular basis. Just to overview again, guys, I have my principal here on what I put into these pools, and then current underlying, which means the current value of the assets in the pools. Some of these are positive, some will be negative. This Need Clio one in particular, this is on Mantle. Need Clio is similar to Need Ram on Arbitrum, the Ramses token. I'm aware that there's something coming up for the Ennead, which gives me this Need token, which should give me a pretty big boost in this, so I'm holding on to it. Not necessarily farming with it, though I am farming staking rewards, so that's why it's currently in the list here. A new one for this week is this USDE to USDC Ramses pool. Now USDE is from Athena, which just did their airdrop recently, and they're going to give away more rewards to those who stake USDE. So this is a great pool to be in, guys. This pool is currently paying some serious APR. However, it bounces around quite a bit, so you do have to rebalance on the regular, guys. So do watch out for that. So in this USDE to USDC pool, I am making 537%. I've got a pretty wide range on this. It's more than the 5 clicks that they give you for the like 1000% APR, but I'm pretty happy with this as I'm looking for anything 365 and up. All right, I'm also in this Arrow USDC pool on Beefy now. Arrow was a great one for us last week, but I was in it on Extra. I was actually leveraged on Extra. But this week I decided to go with Beefy because it had a really simple like 0.8% return. And my goal per week, guys, is really about 0.5% to 1%. So that really lines up with what I'm looking for right now. Another nice thing about Beefy is it auto accrues the interest. Now, similar to Extra Finance, Beefy is going to auto compound for you, which is great for yield farming, though it makes it a little harder to keep track. Now, another one that I got into midweek, guys, was this Mantle to METH time swap pool. This one's actually single-sided if you look at it. Wrapped Mantle is what you put into this system, and then you're getting 125% APR, which is lower than my 0.5% that I'm looking for. However, we're also getting some eigenlayer points on top of that, and we're also getting time swap, which isn't included in that APR. So if we go to the rewards section, guys, here, I've made a decent amount on this. I've got some claimable rewards and then some pending rewards here, and both in time and in Wrapped Mantle. So if I go to the Mantle chain now, I can actually claim this 69 Wrapped Mantle tokens for a $96 payout. An interesting thing to note about TimeSwap is this is sort of an option system where currently my position is above in the receiving repped mantle at the end of the epoch here. But if it goes under a certain amount, I'm actually going to receive mantle ETH instead. I like both of these tokens, so I'm not worried about where we end up here. Although I do think we're going to end up on receiving the wrapped mantle side. But the cool thing is I'm actually gaining tokens throughout the process here. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens at the end of the epoch if I keep them in. Now I can't close this position and still have my rewards pending. So I'm not worried about losing my position here. Now, one thing I do want to highlight is a loss that I took last week, and I'm still in a place where I'm taking a loss because I haven't been able to exit the position. This Sol C to Sol pool in Orca has actually been out of range for about 3 days now. But when I go to Orca, guys, I can't actually pull this out. So I'm in the Discord trying to get a reason why this isn't working. I have harvested some gains here. So I have a little bit in my wallet of the Sol and Sol C tokens that I could add to this. But right now this is pending and I'm trying to get it out. So I wanted to show you that this is risky, guys. It's not just all sunshine and rainbows in yield farming. Sometimes you do lose your crops. And right now I have about $450 that's locked up, and I've been taking a loss on this position for the last week. Now, I'm not too worried because we're in a bull market, and I do think this, I have done my research on this, guys, and I do think Sol C or Sol Card will be a runner at some point in the future. So if it just gets into Sol for me, I'm not too worried, but at the same time, it's a frustration to have this locked up where I could be farming with that $400 to $500. And last but not least, I mentioned this before, but I did get a decent airdrop of W tokens from the wormhole airdrop. I got $3,555 in W tokens airdropped to me, and I've been farming this immediately, making yesterday about 5%, and today it's about down to 2.5%. Is a very nice position for me. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, and it's so nice to be farming with some new free money. So let's get on over into that. I've got this paired in Meteora. I'm also able to farm the Meteora airdrop through this. So adding liquidity to Meteora actually qualifies me for future airdrop potential here, guys. Who knows what the APR is going to be on that, but I am going to be more likely to farm in new dexes and new protocols that have these high rewards, obviously at 2.26% currently, but also without a token. So anything that doesn't have a token is going to get precedence for me because I'm also wanting to get part of that airdrop. And before I go, guys, I wanted to plug this course that I created for absolute beginners. $49 gets you a crypto passive income basics yield farming bootcamp. And this is 10 videos, guys. Each one of them walks you through the process of getting funds onto chain from your Coinbase account or whatever centralized exchange you might use, opening up a MetaMask, getting that all set up, and then getting started in airdrop farming. And in this course, guys, I actually give you the keys to finding the best yields. So you're not only learning what I do specifically, but you're going to be able to teach yourself and find out for yourself where the best yields are. Now, episodes 9 and 10 are specific to some strategies that we've talked about in this video. Actually walk you through how to get into them. So go check that out, guys. I'll leave a link in the description below so that you can check out that course. With that, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more content just like this. Have a great week, and God bless.